We got very attached to one another.
Yeah. How was Dolly in the movie? Because that was
she
her
was
first.
wonderful.
Really?
Yeah.
That's her first time out for a movie.
I know, but she's just got the goods, you know. Well, she has those goods as well, but.
Certainly not going to get an argument here.
No, she's just really, well,
she's a
they're
very bright
they're
lady,
both
too.
so unusual. Jane
Yeah.
and Dolly are both so unusual and so different. And in fact, when we first started working, we spent we tried to get, we spent time together in the evening to get to know one another because we had a lot of scenes that would involve us being together like that anyway. I don't want to give anything away about the movie, but
It's about
three secretaries who try to kill their boss, right? Well, they sort of accidentally try because he's such a scoundrel. Anyway, we spent the evening together. The first evening we spent together, I felt like, I told him, I said, well, I feel like the girl from Detroit, the high school girl from Detroit who won the contest about getting to spend the evening with her heroes, you know? Whoa. So it was a real nice thing.
But you know, that's how rare that is.
Yeah.
We had it in the old days.
Yep.
When we were doing back in the 60s, the Klan things, you know, it just would spark. And when I heard about the three of them working, I said, gee, I wonder how it's going to happen. And the thought no longer passed my mind, and someone said, they are having such fun on the set. They're inseparable.
Sure, that's great.
Yeah, we really,
that is
it was
great.
Good.
I heard one thing. You brought up the Klan thing. You remember what the Klan was? Sammy.
I eat dinner very often at La Maganette, and there's a picture of the Klan on the wall.
Did Dean really do that? I've got you now, and I want to find out. Dean Martin supposedly walked on the stage with you in his arms one night and said,
I want to thank the NAACP for this trophy.
You got so many wonderful, I can see.
You didn't mention that you're in Shrinking Woman. I think you should.
Yeah, Lily's new picture, Shrinking Woman.
I am in the Incredible Shrinking Woman.
The Incredible Shrinking Woman.
Yes. Yeah, you didn't know he was?
No, I didn't know it.
Oh, yeah.
The happiest part is, well, first of all, working with this lady, because when I look at her eyes, I can actually see things happening back there, little thoughts, and you can see the wheels turning. Have anybody ever told you that? I can look in your eyes and know when something's up. Really.
Did you get those slides I sent
yes,
you?
Yes, that was so sweet of you. Thank you.
Okay.
When is it going to come out? I've heard about 5 different release dates on that picture.
Oh, it's going to come out Valentine's Day.
Okay, you guys be looking for that. The Incredible Shrinking Woman.
And 9 to 5 is coming out Christmas.
Oh, it's coming out before?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's strange. Tell me something.
Our movie, Shrinking Woman's much more complicated.
Yeah, it really was tough.
Yeah.
A lot of technical stuff.
Yeah, but it turned out real good, and Mike was wonderful. The whole sequence with you turned out wonderfully.
See, I'm interviewing Lily, and she is 18 inches tall.
Yeah, it's when I get...
I'm not, no short jokes,
when the
Sam.
character gets famous.
I'm not doing any short jokes. This is for real. And the character...
Pat Kramer goes on your show when she's famous. She's world famous by that time.
Mm-hmm. And they don't know what's making her shrink.
No, and you and I won't tell.
No, of course not. I know everybody has favorites of the characters that you do, but one of the bag lady is a particular favorite of mine, Tess.
Oh.
I'm very sweet.
Well, I was going to do a little test, and I was going to do the part where she describes the man from outer space and what he looks like, but I think I have to stand up to do it because she's so irrepressible. This is where she's describing seeing a flying saucer. First time I seen a flying saucer, I looked up, I seen it was going like woo, 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 woo. When I told the authorities, they said, you got evidence you seen this saucer? I said, you got evidence I didn't see it? There was this little driver, kind of cute, sitting in something looked like a beer mug. Had on a tuxedo made out of aluminum foil, like a little baked potato. Over here, he didn't have an ear. He had like 3 big bedroom slippers. Yeah, with the earring like a trapeze, a little raccoon was swinging. Little tail was brushing his face. Over here, he didn't have a nose. He had like a notebook. Little pages was turning. He was trying to read what was written there. Would have impressed Evelyn Wood. Up here he had like a shoebox. I figured these bedroom slippers must have come in it. 2 little hands like styrofoam cups with cigarette burns in them. Came floating down, sat right on the sidewalk. Didn't have no feet or nothing, just kind of suctioned to the sidewalk. When he left, I seen a spot there. Little damp spot. Little astronaut residue. Boy, if that ain't evidence, I don't know what is.